Today, we build a market area for our new marina. Good morning and welcome to MorningCraft. Grab a drink, get comfortable, and let's get started. So I got to work on our new market area, and I had to do a little bit of landscaping first. But once it's done, it's going to bring this entire left side of the marina to life. We've got the plaza and all the other buildings on the right hand side. And so it's time to be a little bit fair to this side, and so I added a bunch of market stalls. On this lower level, I used acacia, and I also used cyan and green wool for detail. The cyan wool is really an opposite colour to the orange of the acacia, so I think it looks pretty good. If you've made it this far into the video, my question for you is, do you go to the market often? There's one near me, but I don't really go. I then added in a couple new market stalls on the other side, although I had to work around the tree for this one. I recently started watching Night Sleeper. Well, I started watching it. I watched the first episode. The writing was kind of bad, but it was a pretty cool concept, so I might watch the second episode, see if they can improve the writing. Have you watched any interesting TV shows recently? I mean, I did watch House of the Dragon, but since that, I've not really found anything good. So I went ahead and did a little more detailing. I added some walls around this section and made the entranceway to Optinaria a little bit more sort of clean and sensible. I brought all the sand up to a regular height and added some sandstone walls. Much better, there we go.
Landerstone requested to meet with the leaders of Mornington in private.
You do not seem an imperial sort to me, so I have no disdain for you, but you have made a powerful enemy in the Aluffians. We share this common enemy. They have been trying to take Velkaport for some time. If you will stand against them on land, I will stand against them on the sea. They will be unable to invade you from the water.
We intend to build fortifications and cut off the north from the south, just below Lake Ball. We have been unable to contact Eldros. I fear we can't fight them.
Eldros? Have any of you ever met an Eldrosian?
No.
I once tried to go to Eldros. I quickly learned to dodge axes. If their mountains turned into volcanoes, they'd still be up there claiming it was the perfect temperature. No chance they leave that mountain to invade you. Although I did meet an Eldrosi in a bar during the Silfaran War. They can drink. Anyway, so my favourite Silfaran battle...
He's very boring.
So if you've made it this far into the video, this is your reminder to maybe like it. You don't have to. If you didn't like it, you don't have to like it. But if you have any suggestions on how I can make my videos better, please let me know. I do need to change the way I make them a little bit. They get a bit samey. Not a fan of that. It does make it easier though. So I got to work on these new market stalls, but rather than using acacia, I used some spruce wood instead. And as I had a different colour palette for the wood, I chose a different one for the wool too. But as I build these, it's time to go over the comments from the last video. Facts Leaker was a little bit underwhelmed with the number of views on the last video, but as long as we get one person enjoying the videos, that's enough for me. Sleepiest Panda picked up the Pirates of the Caribbean reference and suggested doing a little bit more to keep the turtle eggs safe. Ravenpaw is glad I took some vacation time and wants me to keep up the effort on the videos. And then Desolator told me about chocolate turtles, which I didn't even know they existed, and now I want to order some. Let me know if they have these in your country. I don't think they have them here. I've never seen them. But yeah, chocolate turtles, apparently they're a thing. Not sponsored, but if you want to sponsor me, chocolate turtles, go for it. And just a reminder to check out the daily quote at the end of the video. Here I started working on an indoor market. This one also cuts through to Octonaria, which really connects the two districts a little bit more. I did end up building a ruined castle on top of this as well. I felt like it fit the area a little bit better, as I replaced the ceiling with sandstone, and I didn't want to put grass on top of that. So, here it is. There you go, you can see the sort of ruined tower here. I connect it up with the existing wall structure. I then added a sort of garden for it. And I had to place down some grass blocks to get that to grow in. But if you've made it this far into the video, I want to know what you think of the story segments. How can I make them better? Do you like them? Or do we not really need them? I want to know what you think about them. You can see me putting in a little fountain here, and some flooring using mud brick. But there we have it, our new market. We've got a few levels on this. We've got sort of an abandoned fortress. And there's not as much going on over here as there is in the other section of the marina, but I still think it adds quite a lot to this build. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you've had a great morning, and I hope tomorrow morning is just as good. In the next episode, we're going to be building a pretty interesting build based upon something I saw in my time away on vacation. So I hope the rest of your day is wonderful. And if you're new here, I hope to see you again next time on MorningCraft. But now it's time for the daily quote.